What's going on, everybody? It's Jeremy coming to you with another video, and today Biden's approval rating hits new low of 43%. Harris is at 49%. And we are starting to see absolute turmoil within the Biden administration. This is going to be a disaster beyond belief. Not to say that it isn't already a disaster, but it's only going to get worse, and these Democrats are going to eat each other alive, and I'm love watching this all play out. Joe Biden has no idea where he's at or what he's doing. He has no clue what's going on. It's a disaster. It's an embarrassment, and the fact that so many people were so focused on mean tweets, and we need to get rid of mean tweets, and ignoring all of the great things that President Trump did. And now we're sitting here with Joe Biden sitting at 43%. An absolute disaster. But that's only the beginning, because we're starting to see Kamala Harris distance herself from Joe Biden. We're starting to see Maxine going after Joe Biden and the administration. And it's all about this left-wing mentality and how they're going to eat each other alive, which is what they always do. I mean, Kamala Harris, during the debate, point blank called Joe Biden a racist. And then he gives her the VP slot because he has no power. He has no authority. Other people are making these decisions, and it's all about identity politics. It is truly a disaster. Absolutely insane. We've also got this disastrous UN speech in 90-second clips that we're going to talk about. But let's go over to this right here. You got Maxine Waters. Listen to what she has to say about this.
And we're saying to the president and everybody else, you got to stop this madness. And I want to know, in the first place, who's paying these cowboys to do this work? They've got to be gotten rid of. They've gotten to be stopped. It cannot go on. And so I thank all of you for being here today. Write the story. Tell the story about what is going on. And let people know that they're trying to take us back to slavery days, and worse than that. And the children, we're saying to
this is a disaster. You got Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris is the border czar, yet she's the one saying shit like this.
What I saw depicted about those individuals on horseback treating human beings the way they were is horrible.
You're the border czar. This is your job. Yet you're sitting there at college football games, flipping coins, trying to act like you're doing your job. This woman is a disaster. And now she's turning on Biden because his approval ratings are going down like crazy. They're going to eat each other alive. They're just going to continue to eat each other alive. You got the Rasmussen reports with the daily tracking numbers that are not good. It's falling apart on every single level. Let's listen to this garbage right here.
We meet this year in a moment of intermingled with great pain. We've lost so much to this devastating pandemic, the emergence of new technologies, and global health and a global health threat council toward global COVID response, the global COVID response, vaccinating the world and building back better from the borderless climate crisis, from the United States and from other donors, working with countries, technologies that reduce the risk. Similarly, we know the bitter sting of terrorism is real. The United States is committed to using our resources. When the earthquake strikes, we're fighting between warring parties, horrific violence, and a belief in the universe. Whether it occurs LGBTQI, the authoritarianism of the world. Proud Moldovans broke now together. Climactic climate change. From COVID to climate.
It is. If you're not embarrassed, I don't know what you're doing right now. That reminds me of this right here with Justin Trudeau. This clip that I will never ever stop playing right here.
I will never apologize for standing up for an LGBTQ2+ kids' rights to not have to undergo.
They can't even keep up with the nonsense at this point. This is where we are right now. The world is collapsing from a left-wing narrative that's destroying everything. And we have, in my opinion, we have a great man that was the 45th president of the United States of America that was doing a fantastic job of bringing historic peace deals throughout the country or throughout the world, doing a great job of bringing things back to having America first, protecting our borders, putting the power back in the people's hands. But of course, big tech and mainstream media really was not happy with that, because the worst thing you can have in mainstream media's eyes is having the people have the power. That's a terrible thing in their eyes, because they need to control the narratives. They need to control the fear. And they were really terrified of Donald Trump, and they still are terrified of Donald Trump. And, we can say, oh, well, there's this person or that person. At the end of the day, to me, Donald Trump's the answer to getting us back on track. He is the answer. Someone like DeSantis obviously is far more polished and would probably, be a better candidate from a perspective of not upsetting so many people. But the fact is those people are going to be upset anyway, and they're already going after DeSantis too. And I don't want to lose DeSantis in Florida. I obviously live in Florida. I don't want to lose DeSantis in Florida, at least not right now. Although the dream scenario is for it to be Trump, DeSantis in 2024. Trump takes over. We get 4 years of Trump, then we get 8 years of DeSantis. But I don't know how that's all going to play out. We're going to have to see how everything, plays out with the midterm elections. But it's a complicated situation right now. But right now, these authoritarian figures are absolutely doing everything in their power to hold on and pump as much fear out there as possible. And you have Joe Biden, someone who doesn't even know what day of the week it is. He doesn't even know who he is half the time. And he's up there spewing propaganda and nonsense because other people are telling him what to do. He's even admitted that as much, where he was told what to do. Kamala Harris is now throwing him under the bus. Maxine Waters is throwing him under the bus because they're going to eat him alive because he's served his purpose for them. So now they're going to throw him under the bus because he's essentially the white man that they have gone after now. He was basically a Trojan horse for them, where they've, elevated him. He's their weekend at Bernie's type of thing, where they've elevated him to get the power back on the Democratic side. And now it seems like they're done with him, and they're going to all turn on him because of identity politics and left-wing nonsense. Joe Biden doesn't even know where he's at. He's just a puppet. That's it. And it's only going to get significantly worse. But thank you guys for supporting us here on the channel. Also, I got to give a big shout out to my boy Ryan Kennel, a brand new channel, Patriot Outpost. He announced that last night on our Tuesday night's main event show over on Geeks and Gamers. Ryan letting everyone know that he is no longer part of the Navy. He could only make that announcement once it was time, which that happened at midnight last night, where he was able to now start speaking out against political issues and a lot of things he's frustrated with. And right here, you got it. And I'm really proud of Ryan. So you guys go over and make sure you subscribe to Patriot Outpost. Let's get him some support, part of the Geeks and Gamers family. And we're going to continue to call out this bullshit because we cannot be scared to share our opinions as to what's going on. We cannot let the fear intimidate us. And that's absolutely not going to happen from my perspective or anyone that knows me's perspective. So you guys have a great day. Thank you very much for checking out this video, and we will talk to you later.